The 2024-25 European Golden Shoe race is heading into a breathtaking finale. What makes this season particularly special is how unpredictable it's become. A competition once dominated by global megastars is now being led by an unexpected outsider, Victor Gyökeres. Kylian Mbappé is just one goal behind. Mohamed Salah still has a chance. Meanwhile, both Harry Kane and Robert Lewandowski have stalled at the worst possible time. What once looked like a predictable individual award has turned into a title chase no scriptwriter could have foreseen. If you find this content engaging, insightful, or simply exciting, don't hesitate to subscribe. There's even more to come. No one expected Victor Gyökeres to top the Golden Shoe race. Yet here he is, with 39 goals in 34 matches in the Portuguese league. Once offloaded by Coventry City, the Swedish striker has risen to stardom at Sporting Lisbon, turning scepticism into admiration. From a championship journeyman to a phenomenon now on the radar of Arsenal, Manchester United, and Chelsea, his ascent tells a deeper story. Elite football is no longer an exclusive playground of the Big Five leagues. Gyökeres scores in every type of game. He netted in 11 out of 12 consecutive matches, delivering crucial goals to help Sporting clinch the league title this season. If Mbappé fails to score on the final day, Gyökeres could become the first player outside Europe's Big Five to win the Golden Shoe since so long ago that few even remember. It would be a truly symbolic shift. Just one more goal, and Kylian Mbappé could unseat the unlikeliest of leaders, Victor Gyökeres. But behind the numbers lies a sharp commentary on modern football, a world where stardom is no longer reserved solely for the usual powerhouses. Beneath the glittering names of Mbappé, Salah, or Lewandowski, Gyökeres seemed like a supporting character. And yet, sometimes, the next chapter begins with the most unexpected heroes. 39 goals in 34 games in Portugal, a figure that is more than just a statistic. Over the past 2 decades, only a handful of players from outside the Big Five leagues have cracked the top 3 in this race. The last comparable run came from PSV's Aaron Zahavi in 2020, a season severely disrupted by COVID-19 and never truly recognized. Sporting have now won back-to-back domestic titles, thanks in large part to Gyökeres. At one point, he scored in 11 of 12 straight games. In another stretch, he was averaging a goal or assist every 65 minutes. It's no surprise the Premier League, which once turned its back on him, is now queuing up for his return, with Arsenal, Chelsea, and United all in pursuit. Modern football is shaped more and more by media hype and geographic prejudice. But Gyökeres is breaking both. He doesn't come from a footballing empire. He's not the face of global ad campaigns. He doesn't need glittering PR. All he needs to do is score, and this season, no one's done it more than him. Unless Mbappé or Salah pull off a late twist, Victor Gyökeres will win the European Golden Shoe, a trophy once thought far beyond reach, now poised to land at the feet of a man Coventry City once let go. Mbappé has won the World Cup, bagged countless individual accolades, but never the Golden Shoe. Now, having moved to La Liga, he has one final chance. One goal against Real Sociedad, and he overtakes Gyökeres. He has 29 goals, peak form, and has scored 7 in his last 4 matches. Mbappé is peaking at the perfect time, but he has just 1 match left, and Sociedad are no pushovers. They kept him quiet in the reverse fixture and boast one of the league's most disciplined defenses. The pressure is mounting at the Bernabeu. If he doesn't find the net, it'll be another spectacular season missing a key trophy. For a player hailed as the future of Real Madrid, that would be a genuine regret. Mbappé has won the World Cup. He has dominated League One for years. But he has never lifted the European Golden Shoe. That could all change on one May evening at the Bernabeu, as Real Madrid host Real Sociedad in the final round of La Liga. All eyes will be on the man in the number 9 shirt. with 29 goals and just 0.5 points behind Gyökeres. He needs just one goal to surpass them all. Currently, Mbappé not only leads the Pichichi race comfortably, but has also become the face of La Liga, despite Real Madrid having already sealed the title. Now it's not about silverware, but about stamping his authority in his debut season in Spain. No need to shine from the start, he exploded at the business end. A brace versus Celta Vigo. A sensational hat-trick versus Barcelona. A classy finish vs Mallorca. And a stunning long-range strike versus Sevilla. The press sees this campaign as uniquely brilliant. Diario AS highlights his decisive efficiency. Cadena SER says he's in the perfect position to claim his first golden shoe, possibly in his very first La Liga season. Historically, Mbappé is also chasing greatness. He could become just the fourth player ever to score 30-plus goals in his debut La Liga campaign. But that's where the pressure begins. Sociedad are a tough, physical side who disrupt rhythm and frustrate opponents. They silenced him in the first half of the reverse fixture. So if the goal doesn't come, this whole season may be remembered for a single missed opportunity. The golden shoe, seemingly destined for Mbappé, has eluded him for years. In League One, despite multiple top scorer awards, the 1.5 coefficient always put him at a disadvantage. Now, with the 2.0 multiplier in La Liga and no French shadows looming, every box is ticked. Mohamed Salah still has hope with 28 goals and one game to play. A simple brace could take him past both Mbappé and Gyökeres. But form is the issue. Since scoring against Spurs on April 27th, Salah hasn't found the net. Liverpool have already wrapped up the title, and personal motivation may not be enough to spark a last-minute charge. Lewandowski has 25 goals, but has faded. He's goalless in the last 2 matches and, at 36, age is catching up. The question isn't about his ability, it's about time. And time seems to have run out. Harry Kane is a different story. He's had a memorable season, 26 goals, Bundesliga champion with Bayern, and a fantastic strike rate. But his campaign is over. With 52 points, he'll likely finish in the top 5. The common thread? All 3 are world-class. But fatigue, timing, and team circumstances have worked against them. And when no one else is surging, the leader remains Gyökeres. Among the trio of veterans, Salah alone has a mathematical shot. With 28 goals, 56 points, and 1 match to go, he could reach 30 and leap to the top. But numbers don't win trophies, goals do. And form is missing. Since netting against Spurs on the 27th of April, Salah's been goalless in the league. The signs of fatigue are there. Liverpool are cruising, and the hunger isn't burning quite as bright. In a relaxed, low-pressure environment, will Salah maintain the killer instinct that made his name? Pundits still hold him in the highest regard. Salah has been the most consistent and prolific forward in the Premier League for nearly a decade. But like Mbappé, the European golden shoe has always evaded him. Back in 2017-18, he scored 32 goals, equivalent to 64 points, but still didn't win it. Lewandowski's final shot will come against Athletic Bilbao, 25 goals, 50 points. Not bad at all. In fact, few 36-year-olds in Europe are performing like him. But expectations are always higher with Lewandowski, his legacy tied to 40-plus goal seasons. Compared to Mbappé and Gyökeres, he's faded at the crucial moment. 2 goalless La Liga games. Injuries kept him out of key matches. And on return, he failed to make an impact. His season echoes the late career spell of Zlatan Ibrahimovic at PSG, still world-class, still dangerous, but no longer decisive in iconic races. 26 goals in the Bundesliga. A consistent, complete season, capped by Bayern and Kane winning the title. After over a decade with Tottenham and no major trophies, Kane finally broke the curse. But amid the glory of the Bundesliga shield, one thing still lingers. the golden shoe has once again slipped away. With 26 goals and the Bundesliga's 2.0 multiplier, Kane sits on 52 points, enough for the top 5, but not enough to push Mbappé or Gyökeres. Most importantly, his season is over. No more matches. No more changes. And sadly, this might have been one of the most effective seasons of Kane's career. He didn't just score, he led the Bayern line with intelligence, poise, and vision. If Mbappé scores, he confirms his place as the standout of the season. If not, Gyökeres will make history, a name no one expected rewriting the golden shoe story. Salah, Kane, Lewandowski, all can hold their heads high. But now, they're just spectators. This is no longer just a race. This is a test of perception, of prestige, and of genuine power. And if a player from the Portuguese league can beat global superstars, the 2024-25 European Golden Shoe won't just be an individual award. It'll be a statement.